Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Abled with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands together if you are ready to get the show started. Let's go.
Peace, peace. Welcome to another episode of Disabled is Able, where we, the disabled, demonstrate superhuman ability to pick these teams.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Fredy, the all-time winner.
The all-time winner.
He rocked all season. He came out the gate strong.
Yeah.
And he put us in the dirt.
Yeah.
Albeit I'm missing a week, so I might have had a little bit more competition in there. That's all I'm saying. And so we want to shout Fredy out in Colombia.
Yes. His team just won the division. So with that, he gets a week off. His whole team
Gets a week off, a bye.
A bye. They don't play until next Tuesday, which is the 17th.
Okay.
And then they got a 7-game series with whatever team they face. Mm-hmm. And we'll go from there. So
we wishing Fredy the best.
Yes, and his team the best.
And we'll see Fredy in February, yes?
Yes, for the most part.
Fredy will be back this side, stateside, in February. So we had a very busy week, a lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
We'll start with the Damar Hamlin situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The football player who collapsed.
Bills safety.
You know what I'm saying? Damar Hamlin, should I say. The Bills safety and how shocking it was to see that happen.
On Monday night.
So give me your thoughts overall on what,
Going into the game, I was excited about this matchup because a lot was at stake.
Yes.
The game was going pretty good. About 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Barrow had the ball through to T. Higgs. He made just a slant route.
Yeah, simple slant route.
And Damar made a good tackle. Looked like a normal, typical tackle. Mm-hmm. Then he got up. I did not see him collapse at the time. I just saw the tackle. Mm-hmm. I was on my phone, just, looking around.
Yeah.
And then they stopped the game. They was like, okay, a player's injured on the field. I was like, okay, cool.
Normal protocol.
Go to commercial, cool. By the third commercial break, I knew something was wrong.
Yes.
Because the commercials was kind of going long.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they brought the cameras back into the game, it was a whole Bills roster on the field.
Yes.
Surrounding the medics and Damar. And normally I don't like that because you don't have space to operate.
And to breathe.
Because everybody's around you. But because of the situation at the time, it wasn't until Joe Buck mentioned it on TV that they've been trying to, that they were giving him CPR for 9 minutes. So I knew, okay, something's wrong.
Yes.
Along with the long commercial breaks.
Yes.
But I figured that was because the team wanted to protect him.
Yeah.
And not let the cameras view in on the situation.
Yeah, and watch him in a vulnerable state.
Right. On top of this, I do remember, just for context, week 5 or week 4, one of the Jets players or Giants players collapsed at midlife, and they went into the ambulance. And even with that being said, I'm not used to players giving a thumbs up.
They give you a thumbs up because usually it may be an Achilles tear or something where,
or a concussion
protocol where they still give you a thumbs up, so you know that eventually they're okay.
Right.
This was different.
I didn't see no signals of that, and it was 9 minutes is a long time.
A very long time.
And then they had to take him off, put him back on, and then the whole energy was off.
Yes.
So now the game stopped. I was like, it's very unlikely that they resume the game because now you're trying to figure out if my teammate and opponent of mine is okay.
Yes.
So then they were like, okay, cool, we'll take a 5-minute break, let the teams regroup. I saw Coach Taylor join McDermott.
Yes, the other coach. Yep.
Talk, and then they separate. Then they talked again, and I was like, okay. By the second time,
you know something's not going down.
Yes. So once they went into the locker rooms, I was like, okay, cool. this game isn't happening. Once they reconnected for the second time,
You knew something.
I was like,
This
no,
is
they're not.
done.
Yeah, this is done. It was very unfortunate and scary situation for Damar being the age that I am, 23, 24.
Yeah, to have some issues with his heart like that.
Right.
Very disturbing situation.
And I just saw a video of him maybe a month ago talking about his foundation.
Yes.
Talking about how much he loves the DBs.
Yes.
His core group of guys that's behind him, and they work as a unit. Because, as a DB,
yeah, you
got
special.
your 3 or 4
man,
teammates.
special guys back there. Yeah.
It's like the Legion of Doom. Legion of Boom.
Right. And it was good to see out of everything that came out of it, his organization raised millions of dollars now.
His
foundation,
maybe
$8 million by now. And we want to big it up because he has made tremendous strides.
Yes.
Towards his recovery. He's out of the hospital in Ohio. Cincinnati. Yep, Ohio. Yeah. And he's now
on his way back to
Buffalo. And he'll probably still need, a couple of monitoring. Yeah. But the fact that he was able to text his teammates and stuff.
Also, the NFL announced that they will be giving him a full paycheck,
which was important because
full guarantee.
His money wasn't guaranteed if he gets on injury reserve within the 3-year period. So I'm glad the NFL did the right thing. I'm glad the outpour of love from the people came through for his foundation.
All organizations.
So he really can help people. And I'm glad he's okay. And, football, as we know, is a brutal sport. And, we love it because we love competition and all. Right. But what supersedes that is life.
Right.
And we kind of were seeing life and a couple of things that went sideways with Skip Bayless and a few people who, even if they didn't want to be insensitive, it was very insensitive to speak of things of a game in reference to when it comes to life itself. Right.
Also, too, I want to, Lisa Salters had a good point on Monday night, which is that we're so accustomed to seeing these situations, not that particular situation.
Right.
But I'm talking about concussion protocols or like a ACL Achilles tear to where a player's down for a minute before they got to bring out the car.
Right.
Or ambulance or whatever. So, like I said, normally when those situations do happen, we do see the thumbs up from the player, which means, okay, cool, everything's good, and we can resume the game.
Right.
The fact that took so long,
yes,
it kind of puts a shock value into you that this isn't a normal sport, and our bodies are not, like you always say, our bodies are not
designed to take this kind of punishment. Yeah.
But I'm glad he's okay.
And our well wishes continue to go out to him
and his family.
Absolutely.
And,
Yep.
What, the game?
The game.
Oh yeah.
65 or 62-7.
No. It was 65-7.
That's ridiculous.
I woke up because I took a nap. Normally, here's the thing. I can watch the national championship games because those are on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. But I always forget that the national championship game is on a Monday.
Yes.
And not on a Saturday.
Yes.
Because even with the Super Bowl, it's on a Sunday. So it's a very maintained, I woke up, and by the time I woke up, it was 38-7. I was like, Jesus.
Yes. At least make the game competitive, man.
Right.
And for it to be the national game, I think college football took a hit on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, Georgia was so much better than TCU, and this is what happens when we start incorporating, the other teams and the other conferences into it, and they're not ready.
Good point, because like you said, these teams are normally not in these type of positions.
Right. So and they proved that.
Yes. Like I was saying, like to your point, these teams are not normally used to being in these type of positions.
In that kind of spotlight.
Right, because they normally do a minor bowl game.
Yeah, they're not. TCU has never played in a national game of that magnitude, and they showed they wasn't ready.
Yeah, and to me, I would have loved to see Ohio State Michigan national championship game, because those are rivals.
Absolutely,
they don't like each other. But it is what it is. I can't even say the 6% because that was just a royal.
No. And see, remember, the Bulldogs won last year.
They did.
And they lost a lot of their players, and people assumed
that they wasn't going to be back.
That they wasn't going to be back. And not only were they back, they were back with a vengeance. Before the game started, they asked the head coach what was his game plan. He said, we're out hunting. So they really came out, and they wanted to prove. I mean, they were the overwhelming favorite.
And my thing is, it wasn't like I was playing like Alabama again.
But still, they wanted their respect.
Right.
And they want to show that they are forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And they proved it beyond the shadow of a doubt.
They put
the
up
biggest margin, 58 points.
They almost put up, because it was 38. They almost put up another 38 points in the second half.
Yeah. And it was very easy for them. And so that's what happened with
But clap it up to TCU for making it. Because I know y'all fan base was going crazy when y'all did make it.
Oh, absolutely. That's still, a loss is still a win.
Right.
In the grand scheme
to
of
put them
things.
somewhat on the map.
Absolutely.
Yo, I can, even though, because it reminded me of Notre Dame and Alabama when
they was big enough. Oh, Notre Dame is gonna do this, and they got
had 44.
smoked.
Yeah. But it did still put them on the map. Now we look at Notre Dame as the Notre Dame.
No, absolutely.
So
Yep.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
Rumor, Jim Harbaugh might be taking the coaching job of the Denver Broncos.
So he's going to leave the college ranks?
Possibly,
because now, see, once Monday comes of the last game of the season, all those head coaching jobs open up.
Right.
We know Sean Payton, somebody received permission.
Saints gave, they gave permission to Sean Payton to.
Yeah, so he can move forward.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a hot commodity. I think he wants the Dallas job. I think if Dallas get bumps
in the first round
by Tampa Bay in the first round, which is likely. Or highly, possible, that Sean Payton will take that job.
Yes.
And, it's his dream job. He's from Dallas.
Right.
And so, however, there are going to be a premium amount of jobs available for some head coaches.
Yeah, because we got the Cardinals job is open now.
Yes.
Texans.
Yes.
Which is still in Dallas.
Yeah, and Lovey, Lovey Smith.
Yeah.
Black coach they fired after 1 year.
I don't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Because y'all putting him already in a messed up
position. And he was in a messed up position to begin with. That team was not
going to
with Deshaun Watson gone and all the drama that took place. He was a sitting duck.
Tell me what he does. They did have Hopkins, J.J. Watt, and Deshaun Watson. And Honey Badger in the back. Maybe we'll see what happens.
Tell me what's cooking then.
Right.
So he was put in a bad situation to begin with.
And they had like a 3-game low-key winning streak at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So he was trying to
and I think he deserved at least one more year.
Yeah.
With a high draft pick.
Yes. Yeah, because they had the number 2 and number 1.
Yep, number 2 pick, I believe, coming out with a high draft pick.
Cardinals are up. Texans are up. Broncos.
And trust me, by tomorrow,
two other
it'll be some more jobs available. So
yeah. So Sean Payton did get permission from the Saints because he's under contract with them still.
Oh, I thought he was up after this year.
Nah, but the Saints gave him permission. So
okay, all right.
He doesn't have to.
So maybe the Saints will get some kind of compensation
for that. Do you think John Ball should leave Michigan?
If he has the itch to
return
to the pro level, last time he was in the pros, he coached the
49ers. And him and Pete Carroll used to go at it.
Right. Yes. Absolutely.
So, but you won't be in that division. The only real big horse will be Andy Reid.
Yeah, and you do inherit a quarterback who shouldn't be that bad. I mean, Russell Wilson.
I'm giving him one more. I'm giving him one more.
Me too. Let's just chalk it up that he had a bad year.
Right.
Under a rookie head coach.
Yeah.
Who didn't understand how to put him in the best position to win.
And he needs to change his attitude because I heard.
Yeah, his attitude is bad.
It wasn't just the coach; it was also his chemistry
with his players. Yes.
If what I heard is true, he definitely needs to make a 180.
Got you. Yeah, he needs to turn that whole thing around, be more friendly, and be more engaging with his players.
Right.
Why does he have a separate office somewhere which you got to come
He
speak
took
to him?
up 8 parking spots.
Yeah, 8 parking spots?
Yeah, he was like, all 8 of these are mine.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
so, which doesn't look and sound like him. Like, when you look at his image,
at him, you don't see that.
you don't see that. So,
yeah. 8 parking spots
and a separate office. I heard that Shannon Sharp aired it on live television.
Yeah. So, I mean, with that kind of attitude towards your teammates and what you expect, you need to get back to football.
Yeah.
Right? I think we can agree that he needs to get back to football.
Yeah.
Everything else it's
secondary.
Secondary, and then you got the celebrity wife, and it's a lot going on.
But we're good.
Yeah, we back up and running.
Okay. But it kind of goes back to what Tom Brady does with Giselle before they had the divorce.
Yeah.
He would have 2 weeks to himself and be like, go somewhere.
Because I need to focus. I need to get right. Need to get my mind. Because this is my bread and butter.
Right.
While your bread and butter may be singing at New Year's Eve.
Right.
And all this sort of kind of stuff. My bread and butter is this.
Right.
So I believe in the long run, this year coming up, he'll have something to prove.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because both them and the Raiders were supposed to put up a fighting challenge.
Oh man, the Raiders is another team that disappointed. I think Derek Carr's done.
Yeah, he's gonna get moved.
I think he's gonna have to get moved. And what do you think about the coach? I think he deserves one more year too, because they saying Tom Brady might want to go there.
He might.
Him and Josh McDaniels have like a chemistry.
I'll give him one more year because I do. But here's the thing: none of Bill Belichick's
disciples do well.
Work out. And the one time it did work out was with Josh McDaniels when he was with Denver.
Yeah.
And he eventually that ended up not panning out either. So I will give him one more year and see what happens.
Yeah, I agree.
But I was gonna say if they move Derek Carr, unless they get Tom Brady, I think Adams is gonna have to reevaluate his choice of staying there.
Yes.
Because.
But he sign a long term deal?
He did.
So he's there.
He's there.
He's there,
but I'm just saying, like, if I come to an organization because Freddie's there and he recruited me there, after I just left an all-time great quarterback.
Yes.
And he's like, yo, come to Miami.
Yeah.
I need you as a weapon. We've been doing this since college.
Yeah.
And now, okay, first season didn't pan out well. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Freddie had a lot going through. I still got my numbers.
Yeah.
But now y'all want to move him? I only came here for him.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You all right?
Yeah. Come on. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I don't know. In other news, there's a lot of coaching jobs. I do think I would like to see Jim back.
Yeah. He brings a flair to the pro level.
And I heard that if he does decide to accept it, that he said Colin did say that he expects them to improve the running game and the offensive line.
Yes.
Which will help Russell out.
But that's definitely going to help him out. Definitely.
So, ready for these playoffs?
Let's get to it.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Why does it keep switching back?
Because it cut off.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, so the first matchup we have, Saturday. 49ers.
Seahawks, 49ers. Give me the 49ers in a close one. These are division rivals.
Yes.
I do believe Geno is playing well. He broke a few of Russell Wilson's records.
He did.
And for him to be at this point in his life, Seattle looked better than Russell Wilson did. And they look better because I didn't expect them to make the playoffs.
I didn't. Yeah, I wanted it to be the Commanders. I'm not because the whole season.
Yes,
it was pretty much the Commanders.
I was hoping. The Commanders got in, but give me the 49ers in a close one. They got a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, and that's the
thing. Now he's gonna be put to the test.
If Geno can play a perfect game, let's just say he puts up 250, 4 touchdowns. That's going to be a battle for him
against that defense.
No. The defense is outstanding, but I'm looking at also the quarterback matchup.
Gotcha.
Against a rookie, I don't know if he can match him blow for blow.
Right.
Because the defense, I do think it's going to be locked in and destroy the Seahawks. But if they're not, they have one of those performances where they just don't show up that day.
Got you.
And he does put up 250 and 4 touchdowns. That rookie quarterback cannot match him.
That is a fact.
If it was Jimmy Garoppolo, we might be having a totally
different conversation. But I think we both have the 49ers.
We both have the 49ers. I'm just wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks do pull it out.
Okay, division rivals.
Division rivals, quarterback.
Anything can happen, yes.
The second Saturday game, we had the Chargers and the Jaguars. Justin Herbert versus Trevor Lawrence.
That's going to be a very good game from quarterbacks. I think the Chargers, they're primed to go into Jacksonville
and get one.
I'm going to pick the Chargers in that one.
I will too. And I don't really like the Jaguars.
I like Trevor Lawrence, man.
I do. I just don't like the Jaguars' last 2 performances heading into the playoffs.
Got you.
They wasn't a dominant.
Right, they're reeling heading into the playoffs. But his ability to get rid of that football fast and scan it, he's
and he hasn't thrown an interception like how he was.
Yeah, he's gonna be primed to really do well. So, but give me the Chargers.
Yeah,
I believe Herbert is.
Give me the Chargers by 2 touchdowns.
That's a lot. Give me the Chargers by a field goal. They on the road.
Close.
Yeah, field goal. I'll take the Chargers.
Okay. I will too. Third game Sunday, 1:00. We got Dolphins at the Bills.
Dolphins and Bills.
I was planning on taking the Dolphins.
Oh, I'm taking the Bills. Easy. I don't even know if Tua's coming back.
And that's the thing. If Tua's not playing, I'm taking the Bills.
And the Bills are primed to go all the way this year. You have to be out of your mind to go against the Bills.
Well,
after all
the Dolphins were the two.
After
one of the teams,
all the Bills went through with Damar Hamlin, what's his name? Damar Hamlin, and the city going through the storms and
2 kick returns in the game.
Yeah, and then 40 people died up there from snowstorms. That city has been.
You're saying it's a ritual?
I gotta know. I'm not saying it's a ritual. I'm just saying. The city needs this, and I just think they're overall better team than Miami.
But I'm saying Miami has given them.
You got this jersey on. I see you with your Miami jersey.
The most challenges.
Nope. Give me the Bills, and you taking the Bills too. So stop acting like you're not.
Yeah. But once again, divisional game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised, and it depends on who their quarterback is, though.
Yeah. Well, I'll take
the Bills.
Josh Allen over whoever the Bills got in there.
Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins.
They don't even have Teddy Bridgewater. They got a third-string quarterback.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not going to fly.
But one and done. The second Sunday game, we had the Giants and the Vikings. I'm not going to hold you. I'm taking the Giants.
I'm going to take the Vikings in a close one.
I think the Giants are going to go into Minnesota and destroy them.
Well, they had a close game. Who won the last one?
By a field goal. Vikings.
Vikings, okay. I think playing in that dome at home, I got them by a field goal.
The defense is trash.
Yeah, but the Giants don't have an explosive offense. That's the thing about it.
It don't, but is Saquon going to be playing?
Yeah, well, that's the running game. He'll be able to
get some yards. And Daniels gets you enough New York guts.
Cousins in the playoffs. Yeah. Give me Cousins.
Wait.
Give me Minnesota.
Since when did you trust Minnesota?
No,
Cousins.
No, he's lukewarm and hot. Warm, hot. Warm, hot. And I think he's going to be hot in this game. He'll be cold in the next game.
Okay.
So give me Minnesota for the dub.
I'm taking the Giants.
He's taking the Giants.
Third Sunday night game. Sunday night game, we have Ravens and the Bengals. They just played this week.
Ravens and the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. I don't. Even if Lamar Jackson comes back,
if he puts up 250 yards,
I don't think he can come.
3 touchdowns.
To me, he's been out too long. Which tells me they were supposed to bring him back the game before just as a tune-up.
Right.
Just because you got to get your rhythm back.
Right.
So give me Cincinnati because I think Cincinnati is just a better team. I don't think last
They
year
are.
was a fluke. I think they're the better team.
They are.
And I think they're poised to make a deep run. So give me Cincinnati, and Eli too will take Cincinnati. Yes. You took the Ravens.
Listen.
You took the Ravens.
Listen. All three of these divisional games, I could see the other way. It could tip the other way.
Don't procrastinate.
I'm not
Don't beat around the bush. What team are you taking?
I'm gonna take the Ravens. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay, give Eli the Ravens. He just lost that game.
Listen. I have this has to go perfect for the team that I need to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, so you okay? I
need
see.
to. It needs to.
So you putting the cart in front of the horse. Okay, you
they're
gotta
not
take.
gonna, I mean, they're not gonna play. They're not gonna play Kansas City until the third round.
So
anyway.
you gotta take this one step at a
But
time. All right.
But I do, like I said, if Lamar can give me 300 yards and a buck running on his feet with 3 touchdowns, Joe Burrow's gonna have a problem with that.
Joe Burrow's like these
But
moments.
he's like that.
Joe Cool likes these moments.
Yeah, Joe Cool is like that. And last game we got Monday, Cowboys.
I like the Monday night wild card game.
I do too.
This is kind of
too.
different.
Yeah.
They started it last year, I think.
Yeah.
Because now with the extra teams and stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys, but barely.
Oh, okay. Because I was
I
saying,
mean,
a couple of days ago that was the
yeah, I think I'm gonna take them barely because I think they're a better team than Tampa Bay, even though Tom Brady is Tom Brady. And the Cowboys, this is their moment to lose it all.
Right.
They always get here with
and
a lot of hype.
Yeah.
And then they fold.
By the way, ever since somebody had a good point, they said, ever since Zeke and Dak got paid, they haven't been the same.
They haven't been the same, bro.
Zeke looks a little fat.
And Dak he just throws interception after interception.
What
is he
in the last
looking
game?
at?
In the last game, they showed him throw it to the DB. The DB barely dropped it, and then he threw the very next play to the same DB.
Yeah, like,
and
dude,
picked them off.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
I don't blame you.
I think at Tampa, it's gonna be.
Yeah, and Brady doing what Brady does.
Right.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna squeeze it out just off of pure will.
Yeah.
Those are our picks. Those are what our matchups are looking like.
Those are what the matchups are looking like.
We will come back next week and tell you all about it.
Yes, we will.
And yeah.
Wait a minute.
You want to fix the little?
Now press it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Now.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast with Eli, Fredy, and Dad.
Oh, you got the long
All
one.
right, got the long one.
Alrighty. NBA news.
NBA news.
LeBron is approaching the all-time scoring title.
He got 400 points to go. 458 points to go. That's about 12 games. About 15 games.
Hold up. How do you get?
No, they said he's 455 points away.
No, but how did you get 12 games out of that? Because I thought it was at least gonna be by March now.
No, well, I'm just saying if he averages, let's pull out a calculator. It's not that complicated. All right. So let's say he's got to get 450 points, right? And 450 divided by 15 games. He'd have to have 30 a game.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So he's at least getting 30 a game.
Yeah.
Another 15 games. So February.
One of those games, he might drop a 50 ball.
He might drop 18 in one game, but 47 in the next one. He's been on a 30-something point clip.
Right.
So I give him about 15, 20 games.
Right. Which would be right around the
All-Star game? Oh, that'd be,
Yeah, that would be iconic.
So he's going to do that. He's already passed Magic Johnson
and
assist all time.
Right.
He's going to end his career in the top 5 in points, rebound, and assists. Never been done before.
Yeah.
I do think they need to make a trade. As we get closer to the deadline,
right.
I do think this kid Bryant, who's been playing center for them, has now added value. I think if you add Russell Wilson, Bryant, Russell Westbrook, I'm saying, Bryant with the 2 picks, you can.
Do you add Rivers in there?
Huh?
Do you add Rivers?
Who the hell is Rivers?
Austin Rivers. Austin Reeves.
Oh, Reeves.
Yeah,
Reeves.
My fault.
It's all depending who we're talking. If I can get a Turner Buddy Hield and another shooter, maybe I do that. Maybe I do that.
Okay.
LeBron has got to. They've got to give him something to fight for. Yeah. Anthony Davis could be coming back very soon. Mr. Glass could be back.
Speaking of coming back, Steph Curry will return tonight against the Phoneix Suns.
All right, Steph Curry back.
They did very well without him. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, what they 6-2?
6-2
on the homestand.
On the homestand, 6-5 in the last 11.
So they held.
But they
ground.
held his own. They held
Okay,
ground.
all right. So Steph
and
is
we're
back.
in the 6th spot.
And remember, Steph is not playing for any regular season.
Yeah, neither is Draymond and Clay.
They're trying to they're trying to be healthy going into the playoffs.
And then toss the ball up and see what
Toss the ball up and see what happens. We think we're the better coach team.
Right.
We think we have the better IQ.
The only problem is I've never seen them be this bad on the road. So hopefully, by the time we get
changes.
to April,
yes,
they lock in because you're gonna have to win road games.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, especially if you don't win the division and you know that's not going to happen.
Prime example, last year they got fortunate that they was on a dominant homestand.
Yes.
But they did get at least 2 road games in each series.
Right.
So it was like, okay, well, we got our 4 wins. We defended at home.
And at the end of the day, it's the first team to 4 wins.
Right. And in other news, Kevin Durant had a knee injury.
And he's very fortunate. He's only going to be out 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because as thin as he is, that could have cost them.
Yeah.
So the 2 weeks will be 2 weeks worth of rest.
And
they're playing well. I think Kyrie Irving and them could do and hold the fort.
Right.
For them, excuse me, and they'll be fine.
Yeah. And then they're 1 game behind the number 1 seed in Boston.
Yeah.
They play Boston tonight, I believe, or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
And sorry.
Yeah.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast with Eli, Fredy, and Dad.
In culture, Avatar 2 has gotten $1.7 billion.
It's a lot of cash.
They need
great movie.
I'll definitely go see it again.
Yes, we need to go. We need to pencil in a date and go see it in
3D,
HD. Yeah, 3D. Yeah.
They need $3 billion to break even.
$3 billion? I thought it was $2 billion, bro. Make up your mind.
No. They need $3 billion more dollars. I mean, or
300,000.
300,000. Sorry.
Okay, got it.
300 million.
Oh, 300 million. Yeah, 300 million more and they break even.
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you.
Okay, now our
Appreciate
math is on the same
'Cause-
page. I was like,
Yeah, my math was a little
yeah,
off.
so 300 million, they'll get that, and then the rest is gravy.
Yeah. It's a little slow though, depending on
No, I mean,
But-
considering that the market overall is down.
Right. Yeah.
People going to the movies and stuff like that is a little down.
Right.
So therefore, but they will make it up eventually.
Right.
I believe so.
And yeah, I don't distrust James Cameron.
Yes.
Excellent.
And from what I'm understanding, that's the money they paid him to shoot both movies. So the next movie is all profit.
Got it. The third one.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
That makes
From
sense.
what I understand. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And Coachella has their lineup released for the summer or this spring.
Coachella. That's the concerts.
Yeah, the concerts. It will be in Los Angeles as it always is.
Bad
the lineup
Bunny.
is Bad Bunny,
Metro Boomin and Pusha
Boomin,
T.
Pusha T.
And Frank Ocean. Where's Frank Ocean been?
Been kind of quiet.
It's time for him to drop a new album or something.
I would like that.
Pusha T. Pushing cocaine, huh?
Yeah.
Pusha T.
And a few more other artists. These are the artists that we know so far.
Yeah. Bad Bunny's gonna tear the roof off that.
Yeah.
Absolutely gonna tear the building.
Now I think about it, I've
down.
never seen Drake perform. Like, I've seen Drake perform.
So we took you to a Drake concert.
No. I'm talking about at Coachella though. Like I've never
at
seen
Coachella.
him perform at like on YouTube or.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I've seen him perform at Summer Jam.
Got you.
A few times.
Yeah.
But Oh, speaking of Metro Boomin real quick, his album came out early December. I listened to it.
Metro Boomin?
Yeah.
Isn't he a producer?
He is. He's like the Judy Hallett. He'll have artists on it.
Oh, okay.
But he'll produce it. Great album.
Because the Metro don't you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great album. it didn't get as much hype because SZA dropped the week after, and everybody.
Oh, that's what happened.
SZA
So I need to check out the Metro Boomin album.
Yeah.
Check out some of his production.
Yeah.
Say less.
Tight. Great album. 5 out of 5 stars. Recommend them.
So now it begins for us. Football.
Football. Yeah, it's on the popping, people.
Chips, dip, pizza,
All that.
sodas.
All that.
Sitting back.
It's on the popping.
And we're gonna annoy Odyssey, your sister.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you guys do.
Talk about
football.
basketball. Y'all talking about the same thing.
Conversation every time I come in here. Well, she's about to get a full dose of that.
True. You understand when she has her own band?
Yeah, when she gets her boyfriend ready. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Who do you have real quick? Who do you have coming out of it before
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Give me
one team out of NFC and one team out of AFC.
I'm gonna take the Kansas City Chiefs in a close one. And you know what? And give me the Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs. I think that would be Andy Reid going against his old team. I think that would be crazy.
I like that.
Or give me the Bills and the Cowboys, just because it's the 30-year anniversary since they did it.
Somebody made a prediction that it may be, you know how they be on Twitter and making a prediction a couple years before. But somebody made a prediction that we were going to get a Bills and Eagles Super Bowl back in 2015. So
okay. This might be the year.
Chance. Listen, y'all know me. I like dynasties. Now, my personal team, complete garbage.
Right now.
I think Bills should step away. I'm not going to hold you. He's done what he needs to do. He got 6 rings, been to 10.
Yeah.
Did enough. Now, back to the dynasty run. I'm going for Kansas City all the way.
Kansas City?
Kansas City. I like them. Mahomes is my guy.
Yeah,
he's going to win MVP.
A lot of records. Yeah.
He's going to win MVP. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you think it should have been Jalen Hurts. It's whatever. NFC, I like the 49ers. I think we're going to have a rematch of Kansas City and the 49ers.
Yeah, that would be an awesome game, too.
Or dark horse, Bengals, and 49ers.
All right.
So,
where can we be reached?
We can be reached on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Disabled Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for when we upload. And we'll see you guys next week. It's playoff time.
We will see you next week. Playoff time, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Able with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands